In today's video, we're going to be building a house on version 1 of Minecraft. Then, we'll be updating it through every version till we get to version 1.16. However, we're also going to be doing a build swap, meaning every other version, my friend Fwip is going to be altering our house. For example, I'll be doing version 1.1, I'll send it to Fwip, he will do some changes on 1.2, then he'll give it back to me and I'll be building on 1.3, and so on. Fwip also will be doing this on his channel, except with his own build, so make sure to go check that out as well, as it turned out completely different. Anyway, click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get building a house on version 1.1. Ew. So here we are, version 1.1. We've got a 30 by 30 plot here, as you can see. And these are the blocks we're gonna have to work with. Yep, that's it. It's basically one page of blocks. I guess we better get to work. First thing I'm gonna do is make a little platform of grass, as I kind of want the house slightly raised. All right, there we go. We've made a bit of a platform. It's kind of hard to see because the light is so flat. There's like no shadows, which is really weird. But trust me, I've added a platform in here. You can kind of see when I get closer. Also, there's no way to set the time, so I'm just going to have to sleep in a second. I don't want to worry about the landscape just yet. I'm going to get working on the house, and I've kind of left a decent size here. But I need to choose some blocks, and honestly, it's kind of easier than normal because there aren't that many blocks. What do you want to build a house out of? Sandstone, brick, stone, or wood? That's basically it. Also, do you want to use dark wood or light wood? Or if you're crazy, ugly wood. I was going to use some mossy stone, maybe? You know what? Let's just make a shape first before we decide, using some wool. All right, I think I've got some sort of idea now. So I'm just going to get placing some blocks. I think we're going to go with some brick for this bit here. Kind of like this. Let's just get building upwards, I guess. Deciding what to do for the roof is very tricky. Like, I'm thinking maybe even never brick. We do have stairs, right? Problem with stairs is you can't place them upside down yet. It's going to look really ugly on the outside unless you use this like this. So I think I'm just going to do full blocks for now. Maybe later we can change them to stairs. But yeah, I think that could be okay for the roof. This is one of the weirder layouts I've gone for in a house ever. But just trying to make it kind of interesting. You know, it's just tricky with these blocks that we've got here. But I'm giving it my best shot. Also, I wanted to add like a chimney on. But I don't know what block to use. I've almost run out. I was trying to place an iron bar on top of it to finish this off. It just looks so ridiculous. Oh, dear. This is a very weird looking roof. All right, I've been trying some really weird things now to just try and make this look in any way sort of unique and not just a generic, boring build. This is what we're working with so far. It's kind of hard to add any detail as we barely got any blocks. Like, I wanted to add some, like fence gates underneath here, but you just can't place them. There's no flower pots. We've got barely any flowers. Like, we've got a rose and a dandelion, and that's about it. Except they're not called rose and dandelion. They're called rose and flower. I normally like to place stairs as windowsills, but you can't place them upside down, and that just looks terrible. So I think we are done with the exterior for now. We're going to try and work on the interior bit. All right, let's see if we can make any sort of interior look nice. Okay, we have a layout. Are you ready to see the layout? Here it is. We got a little hallway area here. Quite a nice little entrance area. Could put some stuff on here in the future. At the moment, can't really put anything in here. We got a kitchen area with this iron and grey wool floor. Pretty cool. Not bad, not bad. And then over here, we got a lounge. I don't know what you're going to be using this for, but it's there, you know. And then just over here, we have a staircase going up where we're going to have our bedroom. And then we've got another little area over here where we can have something, I'm not sure yet. And then we got this little area here, which honestly is pretty useless, but kind of cute, you know? I don't know. It could be useful in the future. So let's see if we can do some, interior decorating with this. This is all we have. Seeing as what we've been given, I feel like I've done quite a good job here. Let's head in. We got a plant and some paintings and some bookshelves. But in here, we got a sort of like crafting / chest area. It looks very ugly because you can't place chests next to each other, remember? So I've just had to place them all over the place, which looks kind of terrible. Down in the lounge, we got a fireplace, which obviously connects to the chimney. No fire at the moment because I don't want to set the entire house on fire, as I don't know how to turn fire tick off in version 1.1. Quite cozy, you know? And then upstairs, if we head up, Got our bedroom. We got a little wardrobe over here. We got a music box with some discs in here and a painting and then another plant and some more bookshelves. You can probably tell there's a theme here of bookshelves and plants. Yeah, couldn't think of anything else to add. Up here, we've got our brewing stand and, you can put the potions in there, look out the window while we brew. And then over here, we got our enchanting area, which does give you level 30, level 27 enchantment. Almost level 30 enchantment. It's kind of weird that it doesn't. I've got 17 bookshelves here. I thought that'd be plenty. But apparently on version 1, no. So that's fun. But anyway, there you go. There's the interior. But we're not done just yet. I want to decorate some of the exterior as well. I'm not going to go any further than this. I keep adding little bits here and there, but you know what? I think I'm finished. We got a tree now. We got a little pond on the front of the house on this side. I've added in some rocks as well around. Used some soul sand. I would normally use coarse dirt, but that doesn't exist yet, so I've used soul sand instead. It kind of works. Got some bushes, etc. And we got a little farm area over here as well. And you know what? I'm quite happy with that. I think that looks decent for version 1.0. Oh gosh. I'm excited to see how this is going to look after Fwip's had a go, which we're going to cut to right now. New additions in 1.2.5 include jungle logs, different types of planks, and different types of sandstone. So, we're back, 1.2.5, and this is what Fwip has added. Let's have a look around, see what's changed. Looks like he's added in some sandstone underneath for the brick. Very nice. We got like a little bit on the top as well. A few extra windows, it looks like, as well. Very, very nice. And some ladders. Ooh, as well as he's added in some of this block. This is a new block, this chisel block here. And also, the biggest change, it's spruce now. It was oak up here, but now it's spruce. Very cool. Or was it oak? I can't remember what it was. But either way, he's added some spruce up there. Very, very nice. And inside the house, we've now got some jungle planks as the floor. We got wool all as the carpet in here. These bars now look cool as well. Ooh, and some beams up here as well. Very nice. Ooh, and another little section into the attic as well. Very, very cool. But now it's our turn, and we get to switch to 1.3.2. Oh, and I forgot to show that Fwip added as well. A little balcony out here and into this section. I like how he links stuff up, man. I'm kind of jealous how he manages to do that with such ease. Next up in 1.3.2, we had the addition of new slabs, stairs, and also emeralds. So now the creative menu has completely changed, as you can see here. And stairs can now be turned upside down, but they still don't link up. Also, was this tree here before? I don't remember it. Either way, it's here now. I think Fwip added a tree. Oh, and we now have different types of wood slabs, which can be placed that way. Oh, that's lovely. So I'm going to change around some of the directions of these logs here. And I think I might put some stone brick stairs under there. I think I might mess around with the roof a bit now as well, as we can have stairs upside down. Let's see what I can do. So this is kind of painful, as we've got to delete basically the entire old roof. But I'm trying to change it to be like a nice stairs roof now that we can have them upside down. But it means basically deleting the entirety of the old roof. This is painful that things don't connect. I'm having some issues, but apart from that, I think it's going okay. All right, after a lot of messing around, I think I've updated the roof to look a bit different. Quite happy with it. It's still awkward in some places, and I did just forget that that bit existed. Especially the corners, as you can see here. I've got to have a solid block because normally I do this, but yeah. For some reason, I've decided to add some detailing on with some signs. I'm not sure if I'm just trying things at this point to improve stuff, but either way, there it is. Using some brick here to do this. Add a bit of slight detail in. I don't know if it looks better, but there we go. Kind of running out of things to do here. Let's pass this back to Fwip and see what he can do in the next version. In 1.4.2, we have anvils, flower pots, cobblestone walls, some mob heads, and now stairs will connect. Alright, so it looks like Fwip has added a few things in, including these spruce slabs on the tree here, which I really like. We've also got some flower pots around now, as they are new. Plus, anvils are new, and we can see Fwip's used them on the roof here. Very nice. Oh, I like that sort of addition. That looks very cool. And the fact that stairs join up and he's sort of fixed the roof to make it look nice. I need to change that bit there because it was stressing me out. But apart from that, that's looking really, really cool. I like that a lot. Looks like he's gone on the inside as well and added on, you know, this oak log here, which works really well with the spruce. And upstairs, are these beams new? I can't tell. I think they are. They're cool. But anyway, now we're on version 1.6.2. We skipped a few versions as they didn't really add anything, but this has added quite a lot. As in 1.6.4, we've got the addition of hay bales, carpets, stained and hardened clay, and some other stuff too. So I'm going to start by changing here the sandstone to some clay, as I think that looks quite cool. Also, we now have hay bales as well, so I might replace these melons here with some hay bales. And also the stomach of this dude to be a hay bale now. We also have carpets now, which is cool. So I might place one down in the hallway here, as well as one upstairs here as well. We also have game rules as well, meaning we don't have to have a daylight cycle anymore, which is so much easier for building. Also, I didn't notice that Whip had added a tree here. That's very cool. And I've got a horse spawn egg, right? Because we should be able to get a donkey if I keep trying, I'm pretty sure. There we go. And then we can lead it back. Come on, donkey. Look how spindly his legs are. Why is it so ugly looking? Why has he got such ugly legs? And the reason I spawned this in and put him on a lead here is because we also have name tags. So I can call him Donkey Jeremy. Lovely. I'm looking forward to the day this iron bar here turns into a singular iron bar. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. Also, in the previous version, quartz was added in. So I'm going to change out this iron floor here and use quartz instead, along with some black stained clay instead of wool. There we go. That looks a bit different. I might also change the floor in here just ever so slightly. Put a nice little outline around it, because why not? We got the colors now. We can do some different stuff. And finally, I'm going to give my scarecrow a hat. Because why not, eh? Why not? All right, I think we're done for now. Let's see what Fwhip adds next. 1.7.10 added a load of new things, including stained glass, dark oak, acacia, podzol, flowers, and more. All right, we can see some changes here. It looks a lot brighter now. Also, I think Fwhip's added in some carrots up here as well. And the main thing I noticed is, look at this. We've got some smoke coming out our chimney looking a bit nicer. And also, he's used some dark oak on the edge of the roof here, because dark oak was obviously added in this update, and we've also got some coloured windows, etc., and it's looking rather nice. I did this and I hate it, so I'm changing that to that. Also, it looks like Donkey Jeremy has grown up. Donkey Jerome? The what? What? Not a big fan of that, but we've also got the new flowers in as well. As you can see, we've got a lot of peonies around here. Apart from that, I think we've only had some mycelium added, and that's about it. So it's my turn on 1.8.9. 1.8.9 added in granite, diorite, andesite, coarse dirt, prismarine, and new types of fences. Now, the problem with having granite in this version is that it's ugly. But one thing I do like is that we have coarse dirt now, meaning I could swap out this soul sand here, which I kind of don't really like. Also, I forgot to mention, but Fwhip added this podzol in last version. One of the main things that I'm happy about with this version are the fact we now have different types of fences, meaning I'm going to swap these out to be some lovely spruce boys. But unfortunately, you still can't place gates anywhere other than on the floor. I'm also going to change the lovely tree Fwhip's built here from oak to dark oak. I was thinking of changing my roof to prismarine, but we don't have any stairs for these yet, so I think I might wait for a bit. But one thing I am going to do, which I should have done a while ago, I changed this obsidian to purple terracotta, as I think that just looks a bit neater. And I can change this later to a nicer colour if we do change this to prismarine, all the roof, etc. Let's plop a few banners around because they're new, and we can. I never normally use banners, but now I am. And the problem with things like andesite is we don't have the slabs yet, but I might add a few bits into my pond here underneath, as it was just dirt. I also love rose bushes, so I'm going to have to add a rose bush or two in. Seeing as he's been dethroned of his name, we're now going to call Donkey Jerome Fwhip Stinks Really Bad, because I am very mature. And we've got some new doors now as well, so I'm going to change this good old oak one to a nice spruce one. Lovely. And we're going to actually skip a few versions now. So next time you'll see me, I'll be on 1.12.2. And 1.12.2 was the colour update, meaning all the colours updated, and we got new concrete and glazed terracotta. Fwhip, what have you done? I did some colour. P.S. Not sure how this happened. What? Fwhip? I think he's gone a bit... Oh my goodness. I think he's gone a bit overboard. Fwhip stonks really good. Okay, what on earth? Fwhip, you've gone a bit mental, mate. He's just raised it up. What the? Okay. We still can't fix our chest room, but okay. I'm not sure much has changed inside, but I don't think it matters because the man's gone mad. I mean, it looks awesome. What can I say? I guess he finally got World Edit working. All right, well, let's upgrade to the next version. And 1.13 was the Aquatic update, adding in coral, but also stripped wood and different types of trapdoors and doors and buttons. Oh, I didn't even notice my iron bar's gone to a single iron bar. Very, very cool. But first things first, these oak trapdoors, they've got to go. Because now, baby, Yeah, that's right. We got the spruce, boys. Glorious. It's glorious. All right, let's get through and just replace all these trapdoors. All right, there we go. No more oak trapdoors. That's looking a lot better. And another thing we have is stripped wood now. So I think I might go around and replace some like this oak wood here. Some stripped wood. And I might replace all this spruce log with dark oak stripped woods. I think that just looks a bit better. Another thing that we have now are some dark prismarine stairs. So you know what? I'm going to change my roof. I'm sick of the netherrack. I'm going to make it dark prismarine. Well, there we go. That's looking a bit different now. I'm happy with it. I think it looks a lot cleaner. I think at some point I'm definitely going to just do a revamp though, because it's starting to look kind of ugly in some places. But at the moment, I'm still happy with it. Let's pass it back to Fwip. Now 1.14 included the texture update and also added a ton of new decorative and useful items. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's been much change to the outside, apart from the fact we now have a chicken pen, which I'm not sure how I feel about this, but you know what, we'll leave it for now, as it's quite cute. But the inside of the house, I believe, yeah, has changed a lot. We've got these barrels in these walls now. The lounge hasn't changed too much in the upstairs, but in here, oh baby, look at this. This is insane. This looks awesome. Fwip has some really good interior decorating skills. He's done well with the place we have here. Also, I love these potatoes on these burnt out fire pits here. I think that looks awesome. But it's our turn to take over again, and we're going to skip 1.15 and move straight on to 1.16. And finally, we're up to date with 1.16.5, where we have the Nether update, including a load of new blocks. And unfortunately, my recording crashed for this one, but you can see the additions I have made. We've added in some warped wood here, as you can see, as well as some warped stripped logs there. Plus, added in a fireplace and used some basalt and blackstone instead of the dark oak we had before, which I think looks very, very nice. And for some reason, I added in this swing here. Very precarious, but I don't care. And now, let's meet up with Fwip to see if he added in any Easter eggs and have a final look around this build. So here we are, Fwip. Finally, this 2-month project is complete.
Don't think we would ever see the day when we said this thing's actually complete, but here we are.
I'm so happy, and what a difference. I went and looked through at the 1.1 version, and it's changed quite a lot, mainly because of you.
Just a touch.
This whole fact that it's now 15 blocks higher.
Okay, so you know, on the whole World of Color thing, it was that update when I did this, and I was just like, those blocks just don't work here, but what do I do? And then I was like, oh, I could install World Edit, and then this happened.
The Donkey Jeremy renaming sagas. I just decided to give up because I wasn't going to win, so it's going to stay as Fwip Stonks really good for now. I haven't added much in the final version. I added on a little seat out here because we have chains now, and I thought this is a very precarious, crazy seat to add, so I did not really anything else.
You get some extreme swinging right over here over the void.
Very dangerous, and I also changed some blackstone, added some warped wood and stuff because we have those lovely things now.
Ooh, I do like that.
But I really liked what you did on the interior. I sort of like just gave up on the interior at one point, but this kitchen is looking good.
Yeah, it took a while to get this thing set up in here, but thank God for, what was it, 114 or 115 that 14 that added all these fun things with it. So
yeah, that's good. And
nice.
Then with the lounge, I did add the fire pits in finally. I was waiting for those. I built that with those in mind in 1.1. So it's been without fire for a while. But did you hide anything in this plot? Because I will ask you if you think any idea. The answer is yes. Any ideas on what it might have been? No, I'm so confused. Like I thought you might do something. Oh, is it this?
Well, that was here a long, long time ago. Did you never see this?
No,
did you never come up here?
I came up here once and I was like, oh, there's nothing up here. Because I just was like, oh, yeah, it's empty. And then walked past.
I left this one once with a bunch of eggs in it. And I was like, oh, Joel just never removed it. And then I started slowly taking eggs out of it and hiding eggs in item frames around your entire build.
Oh, I noticed that
there's one in the kitchen. And then, yeah, these guys back here. I figured I could really get away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one of them is in plain sight right here. We got this little egg.
Oh, yeah. Didn't even notice that. Okay.
There were a few just like on random walls, or I think there was like 4 in the kitchen before I remodeled it because you had like that wall of chests with the doors in front of it, and so I kept removing chests and putting up item frames with eggs in them. And
I didn't notice a single one of those, to be honest with you.
There we go. So it looks like some got removed because I put one back here, but I think it
might have been
a block got broken and removed.
Oh, damn. That's probably me by accident. But there you go. That is it. The base looks crazy different to how it started. I'd say it's been upgraded through the versions very nicely. And here you can see the upgrade. This is version 1, and then we have the current version 1.16 as well. Crazy how much Minecraft has changed throughout the years. So make sure to go check out Fripp's video where he built a completely different house and we did the exact same thing. It turned out completely different. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.